All right, so emotions in business. So emotions in business can get a really bad rap. I think that emotions can be your enemies in business, but they can also be a really powerful ally. So in this video, I'm going to tell you the ways that I've used emotions to be both of those things and some of the lessons that I've learned along the way. Because when I first started out my agency, I ran it purely on emotion. It was all on heart, all on instinct, and it did really well. I mean, I didn't have any of the other stuff to back it up. I didn't have training or logic or experience. So it was all emotion. And we grew. And we made a strong impact in the industry. In those first couple of years, I remember the first year that we did over $2 million a year in revenue. We had an amazing team. Everyone was having a good time. We were doing beautiful work and everyone felt really good. We did $2.2 million in revenue. And for the year, we were negative $280,000 in profit, which meant that for that $2.2 million, it cost me $2.5 million to produce. It was a big fucking hole. That sucked. And the main reason was this emotional side. I had hired too many people. I had placed my own identity as an entrepreneur around having a big team. I had kept creatives around that inspired me creatively and energetically. And I had hired for departments that I wanted to put through down the track, or that I thought were going to be successful, or that had potential, but never had actually brought in any kind of income. It was all feel. And then my accountants, who were notoriously void of emotion, would hand me a spreadsheet that was just completely red. I had to learn to balance it out. I started making decisions without emotion. I started making more hardline business decisions, financial decisions, operational decisions that could turn that around. Yeah, there was some letting people go, making decisions around resources and people, also maybe even focusing some of that based on numbers to things like sales and marketing and the actual stuff that would justify having that big of a team. And it worked. But one of the big lessons I worked out was that as creatives, our default is to be really emotional because we're so heavily aligned to that state of being. As creatives, we need to feel something to then create it. Talking energetically, this is our feminine energy. You know, the idea of creating something, an idea into reality. It's giving birth to creativity. Whereas the business side of things, making money, operations, having a plan, getting shit done is our masculine energy, right? That's what we tap into to make things happen. So we need a balance. I need a balance for sure. I think any good relationship needs a balance of feminine and masculine energy. And I think that's where a lot of creators fall down, is that we're always in the creation mode and we don't tap into that masculine, let's get shit done, let's do the business side of things. So it's a balance. Where I do keep a lot of the emotional aspects of running the business is when it comes to people. Now, not necessarily how many people to have in the company, because that's an operational thing. I think it's how I treat the people within the company already, my existing relationships. And I feel like for the team that have been here in my company, the guys that work with me, I'll often make decisions based on heart and soul first. There have been plenty of times when I've helped team members out personally and have done things that were to the detriment of the financial system of the business. However, it was the best thing to do for a human being. That's when I decided that, yeah, we do need heart and soul when dealing with the people in our company. Because at the end of the day, my creative agency is never a vehicle to make squillions and squillions of dollars from. I don't think it's the vehicle for that, at least not with me running it. But it is a place that makes money. It hires a bunch of creators that get paid to do what they love. And it has heart and it has soul and it looks after people. And I think I'm really proud to say that the majority of people that come into the company, they leave in a lot better place than when they entered it. And that's something that's really special to me. And that's how I define the success of the company. And there is one other aspect that I think that we can use emotion in business that is really powerful. And that is in showing our passion, because passion and enthusiasm is really infectious, particularly for creatives. I know that as a business owner, yes, I have to not be emotional when I make business decisions, when I make financial decisions, when I look at the spreadsheet and forecasting and all that kind of stuff. I have to strip out how I feel about that and run off the numbers. But when I have passion for the vision of the company, when I have passion for what we do and the people, it solidifies the team's culture. Passion and enthusiasm is something that you can feel and vibrate and be in a state of that is infectious. The team feel it, they act accordingly, they become more passionate about things. They have an experience that's a lot better. And also clients feel it. So when you do any sort of sales and marketing or meetings with clients, if you're showing passion, you're showing that you really care about what you're doing and you feel like what you're doing makes a difference, that has a big impact on your sales and on your clients. So I have a really great line about sales and dealing with clients. And it's that people don't have to believe what you say. They have to believe that you believe what you say, which means saying it from a place of honesty and authenticity and passion. So showing that passion, especially as a creative, especially about the things we make, the things we create, and how those things can help the person you're talking to, that is going to make a huge impact to your business. Rather than being really void of emotion, hard and fast, business, or being too fluffy and being all emotional and feeling and creating, we have to mix the two. It is creation that helps people, solves problems so that all of us can make money, have an amazing career, and get shit done. So the reminder for me here today is that yes, make business decisions based on logic and the reality of situations. However, don't lose the heart and soul. Don't lose the emotional part of it, particularly when dealing with people and particularly when showing passion for doing what we love. Until next time, keep creating, keep making badass business decisions. Remember to not lose the heart and soul while doing it. Peace.